everybody, it's Ian the Kilter Crafter. I hope you're having a great day today. As you can see, I have the sewing machine out and it is time to put together clue 9 for Name of the Rose, the puzzle mystery quilt from Cotton Cuts. Let's go ahead and jump in and get started because we're almost done with this one. One more month to go. Alright guys, it's time to open up package 9 for Name of the Rose. And we have our instructions. So let's go ahead and see what's included in this package. I'll throw that off to the side there. So in this package, we have some triangles of A. So we have 2 triangles of fabric A. We have 4 triangles, small triangles. These are both small triangles. I keep forgetting to say small or large, but we have we have 4 small triangles of D. I'm trying to put like all that information all in at the same time, and sometimes my brain can't keep up. I'm gonna move these over to here, I think. Maybe up here, I don't know, something like that. We have, this is fabric D, and we have 2 rectangles, and they're kind of large rectangles of fabric D. We have 4 triangles of fabric E in the small size. We have 4 squares of fabric E. We have 6 triangles of fabric F. And 4 rectangles of fabric F. So this is what's included in our package for this month. I'm going to go ahead and transfer these to the table behind me and we'll get started on step number 1. Okay, our first instruction for our clue number 9 is to join a triangle of F to a triangle of D and press towards F, and we're going to do this twice. So we're going to go ahead and form this half square triangle, and we'll do that twice. Okay, I have done that 2 times, and now I'm pressing towards F, which in my case is the blue fabric. Alright, now that I've gotten that pressed out, the next step is to sew an F rectangle to the left and press towards the F rectangle. So what I'm going to do is just attach it on just like this, and we're going to do that 2 times again. Alright, I've sewn them together, and now I'm going to go ahead, oops, I almost pressed in the wrong place there. I'm going to press them towards my F rectangle. I'm just doing a really good job of pressing today. It is all over the place. All right, so there we go. This is what it should look like whenever you're finished. So now we're gonna go ahead and move on to step number 3. And it looks like we're gonna be doing some more half square triangles. So I'm gonna set this off to the side. All right, moving on to step number 3, we're gonna be joining a triangle of A to a triangle of D. We're gonna do this 2 times. We're doing this almost exactly, in fact, it's exactly the same as in step 1. We're making 2 half square triangle blocks. All right, now that I've sewn those together, we're gonna press towards D. So in my case, this is gonna be the white fabric. I'm not sure what yours looks like, but for this one, it's going to be, for Team Electron, it's going to be the white fabric for fabric D. This one's a little wonky. I'm pretty sure I didn't quite sew that one correctly, like matched up all the way. It's correct, I just didn't, so you know what I mean. Anyways, all right, let's move on to step number 4. My half square triangles always get a little wonky, but that's fine. Anyways, all right, step number 4. What we're going to do now is we're going to sew a D rectangle to the right of step number 3, and we're going to press towards the D rectangle. All right, I've done that, and so now I'm going to, oops, I'm hitting buttons on my easy press here. So now I'm gonna go ahead and push it, or press it, I should say, towards my rectangle of D. So whenever you're all said and done with, it should look like this. All right, we're moving on to step 5. So now what we're gonna do is join a step 4 to the top of step 2. So here's step 4. We're joining that to the top of step 2. We're going to press this towards the bottom. All right, I've gotten that all completed. So now I'm going to go ahead and press it towards the bottom. In my case, this is going to be pressing towards my blue fabric, but always remember, looking at yours, you'll be pressing towards the F fabric. All right, now that we've completed step 5, we're going to go ahead and set these off to the side and work on step 6. All right, for step number 6, we're gonna make my favorite color combination. I don't know why I love this blue and this yellow so much together. They look great together. So we're gonna make 4 of these half square triangles with F triangle up on the top left and the E down in the bottom right. All right, now that we've gotten those sewn together, we're gonna press towards our F fabric. In my case, that's gonna be the blue fabric here. And we have 4 half square triangles. Moving on to step number 7, we're going to join a E square to the right of step number 6 here. And we're gonna press towards the E square. So we're just lining these up so that way we're matching the same color. And then we're gonna press towards our E square. So let's do it. I failed to mention it, but I think you figured out we're doing that 4 times since we have 4 of these all together. So again, we're pressing towards the square of E so that it looks just like the ones that you see here in front of me. Let's go ahead and step on to step number 8. Why did I say step on number 8? We're gonna move on to step number 8. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna join these units in pairs and we're gonna press them to the bottom. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our first one, our top one just like this, but I'm gonna take our second one and I flip it around so that way it forms this kind of shape. We have the blues out here in the top left and in the bottom right, or whatever color you have for fabric F. And we'll just go ahead and sew 2 of these. All right, now that I've sewn these together, I'm gonna go ahead and press them towards the bottom like the instructions say to do. The best part is there's not really a bottom per se to this one. As long as you're keeping the F fabric in the top left and the bottom right corner, like you can flip it 180 and it's the same thing. So even if you didn't quite press it toward the bottom, you could flip it around for the most part. So anyways, all right, so press towards the bottom, so that looks like that, and here is my right here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our F rectangle and sew it onto the right. Let me grab mine. All right, here's my rectangle of F, and I'm just gonna add it onto the right side of my piece here for step number 8. We're gonna add on the piece for step number 9, and we're gonna press it towards the right. Okay, I have completed step number 9. I'm gonna press it to the right, or fabric F, just like so, and we are almost done, guys. All right, for step number 10, we're going to grab our step number 5 and attach it to the top of step number 10. We're gonna do this twice, and we're gonna press it towards the top. All right, we have finished step number 10. I'm gonna press to the top like the instructions say to do. This block should measure, I almost said register, should measure at 9.5 inches by 12.5 inches. And we're gonna label this, mine's a little wonky, but that's okay. We're gonna label this as either section 9 or clue 9. We have 2 of these ready to go, and I'm thinking that this is going to be the rose. Like when all the pieces come together, we're gonna look at it and this is gonna be part of the rose, or it's gonna form some sort of rose shape. I think that's why it's called Name of the Rose. At least that's what I'm going with. We'll see whenever clue 10 comes out exactly what it all looks like, and I'm so excited for that. That's it, guys. Next month we get to find out what this quilt looks like when it comes together, and I can't wait to see. This has been so much fun, and I'm just so excited, just like you, to see how this quilt goes together. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let YouTube know that you liked my video, and then hopefully YouTube will share it across YouTube land. Also, guys, hit that subscribe button down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and get great updates every time I post a new video or go live. You can also get social with me over on my social media links. Those are listed down in the description below. Come on over and get social with me and say hello. Hope everybody has a great day, and remember, guys, normal's just a setting on the dryer. Bye!